Got the rose.
Big shoulders.
What's up?
Are we live?
People, we are live. This is Babu. Welcome to Babu Speaks. Got a special guest, Don Trap. And I'm going to ask you what you be goddamn driving up. It's the But anyway, that takes us into our topic. Our topic is a wolf in sheep's clothing. I mean, who hasn't heard that phrase throughout the years? If you have any age on you, and we all know what it means when they say it on TV, when someone tells you that. But you're gonna get our meaning tonight. Our meaning is coming at you. Me and this very intelligent brother right here, very spiritual, very gifted brother, and he's also a Cancer.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
No, we keep receipts, bitch. I gotta make sure my camera is actually catching like it should. And this fucking mic is not that great. So
Mic check 1, 2, 1.
mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. I know you can hear me now.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear that ring? No, you didn't, because you ain't worth a fuck. You see the premise of where we're going with this, right? Welcome to the show, Mr. Trap.
What's up, man?
DT for double time. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. We got the wolves and ewe clothing. Sheep's clothing.
Ew.
Yeah, I mean.
Ew.
Before I get too lost into this, man, I want to give a shout out to my wife, man.
Shout.
Who's been holding me down for the longest, 13 years and running. You know.
Hopefully she's watching.
You know,
and subscribed.
You don't get many like her. You know what I mean?
I believe that.
It's hard.
But I do know what you get a many of, and it's them bitches that ain't worth 2 motherfucking wooden nickels.
No, that's the fact, man. That's a fact. I noticed something with women though. They different in private, like, you know, on the singular tip. You put them together.
I think they're different when they're empowered.
Yeah, that's true too.
And this empowerment isn't something that has to be forced. It's literally taking advantage of someone's desire or comfort level or lack of fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's the prettiest girl I've ever been with. I mean, there's people out there like that. And the beauty of the woman is the only thing that they are entranced by. And the only thing that they literally let motivate them. Not what she does, her gifts of service like laundry, cooking, heavy when she's mad. And you get one like that, boy, you better keep that bitch.
Hey, they say there's a prostate study that say we're supposed to have the head 21 times.
Save a life.
Save a life, man. Save a life. Nah, but you know, I heard something else, man. You know, whenever a woman gets with a new man, you know, not only does the man have to train her how to be with him, but she gotta also be willing to open up and be retrained to be with that man.
If she wanted to be fair, reciprocate, yeah, that's exactly. But do you think they do that?
Nah, they come with a lot of games, man. They come with a lot of games. It'd be the sperm in their head fighting, man.
See, the thing is that they should have some kind of like true serum. You usually watch those movies that they have like true serum. Make them tell the truth. I used to watch Charm, the original Charm, the first one. And I used to watch that, and 3 witches that came into power when they were 18 or something. When they all came together in the house, and there's 8 seasons on average, 19 and 20 episodes per season, and I watched them all at least 10 times consecutively. I love that shit. But they used to do this thing where they do a spell and make them tell the truth, right? I think I'm not gonna be biased on this one. Maybe later, but I think men and women should be able to make a motherfucker tell the truth. Only person that gets that privilege though of having or that power are good people. Because good people aren't the ones hurting motherfuckers out there. It's you ratchet, lying, demon ass motherfuckers that's literally hurting the fuck out of people for no fucking reason.
I need a sound effect board, man. I'd be like, ratchet, ratchet, ratchet.
That's what you. They knew the Lord said, no, why don't you say that?
Hey, but that's very interesting, man, because a lot of, I made a joke to you earlier. I was like, what you expect from somebody who talked about baby dolls half their life? Right. And as much as that's a joke, you know what I mean? It's like a woman's intuition is a real thing,
and you just, like
when it comes to you saying, having a true son, what I've noticed in my 34 years is nobody's attracted to the truth. That's the craziest part. They want that. They want that. I'm not sure why he ain't texting me back in hours. And, you know what I mean? Some of them even want the baby mama drama. They want to be upset in somebody else's life to make way for this.
I mean, but
that's the
if you could like cast a spell on a female, because at the end of the day she's a female initially. You don't know anything bad, ratchet, trifling, slutty. You don't know any of those things just from. But sometimes my last one had I actually had my eyes open and put some Visine in them, I would have seen it a mile away. So, and honestly, I'm gonna just say I knew what the past was, but I thought there was growth, blah blah blah, whatever. But anyway, the point of the true serum for us good people, because good people literally give. I'm a Cancer, I get 200%, 300%. Compared to what I got in the last one, I gave 1,000,000% because there was no match in it. Anyway, we'll get to that later. But at the end of the day, the true serum would literally have a poisonous, evil motherfucker. Because I don't say low down no more. I just say you're either evil or poisonous or both. And if you're poisonous, you're just toxic as fuck. But if you're evil, you mean nothing good to no one.
Yeah, because they got this false idea. They got this false idea in society that people ain't used to good things. That's at least what I think. I think it's a false idea that people
learn from. Appreciate it. Yeah, grateful as fuck.
That's just what it is. That's just what it is. You'd be
surprised.
Know
good when you see it. People don't know good when they see it.
They be real close and got a lot of envy for you, man. And a lot of what we probably talking about tonight don't just pertain to the females. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, go on both sides.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But it's a female that sparked this show.
Nah, facts.
But at the end of the day, we're not biased. Men and women go through the same thing. And could you imagine casting that truth spell and you cast it and boom, and she just comes out, I am addicted to sucking multiple strange dicks. Whoa. Could you imagine the power? The power that you would have. The power that you would have by knowing that for you can actually make a choice. Like, do I want to kiss this bitch? I don't know. Like, did you swallow all of them? Like, what was the extent of it? Did you, like a peck on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the extent of it? Or do you literally just have to make multiple strange dicks bust? Man, that's a lot to deal with. That's a lot to deal with. I mean, it's a lot. Or she's like, I'm never going to clean up. Or I'm never going to wash clothes. I might cook twice.
No, that's crazy.
6 months.
That's crazy.
Could you imagine the truth spell just giving you all that detail up front? I'm never going to help you financially because you're a man.
Yeah, I need the minimum offer up.
But unfortunately, we don't have truth spells. We do have intuitions, and sometimes we try to give people more credit because we're like, oh, I see the potential. I see this, and the more you do that to yourself, the more you create a mythical creature or character in your mind, and it is so real because you are focused on the potential that you may want them to get to, but it may not be you that has the desire to make them move. Right. So while you're sitting here treating them this way, treating them that way, treating them that, and all the while they don't even want you outside of what you're doing for them because you're not there.
But that's
desirable taste.
But I really want you to see this,
girls that love thugs. You know what I'm saying? That's like a risky thing. You're not a risk.
No, but see, that's a great point. Like you rather, and don't get me wrong, I ran around in the streets, and I'm like again, I'm very grateful for the lady I got because she held me down since I was in the streets, and I'm not now.
That part.
You know what I mean? But there are girls, women out there who want to live inside of that toxic world, and then they're not even bringing up the brothers that they with.
And they're not even being honest with themselves to say, oh, yeah, I do want to be toxic as fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, nobody really, I don't think people say, wake up, I'm going to be toxic. Actually,
yeah, they do.
I have because motherfucker pissed me off. I said, oh, I'm going to be toxic.
Most of the people who do that are women.
But, however, a really true toxic person doesn't wake up with a war board and they're in the war room and they're on the board. Yes, I'm going to be this level of toxic. My toxicity today is going to darken the clouds, and nobody wakes up with that shit. It's just in you. You know what I'm saying? It's either on you or in you. When I'm toxic, it is bestowed upon me. It's on me. Most people is in them. They just don't know how to be anything other than negative, problematic, fucking toxic as fuck. Meaning they're an indifference to everything good that comes their way during that day.
Is it a bad time to blame the music?
No, don't blame music for shit. Except keep you in your feelings. They will do that, but you know what? Music does have some type of effect. Dave Chappelle actually did that test. But no, like for real, like I've been in the club and when they played, back in the day when they played Jeezy, it was a fight. Yeah. He couldn't get but 3 songs, and the DJ did it on purpose. That's toxic. You feel me?
Right.
Like that's a different type of toxic. That's like you just like to see dramatic shit.
And this
you knew if you played Jeezy 3 because you're here every weekend. Mm-hmm. You play Jeezy, and you know by the second, third song, somebody's on somebody's shoe, right? And nobody will say, that, and a fight. So that is like a projected type of toxicity.
Oh, big time. Yeah. And that's why people, should read up a little bit more, man, because since the topic is for the sheeps and wolves. A lot of people want to be spiritual. They go off of the whim. Like, nah, it's supposed to be like this. Nah, this is supposed to be like that. But if you don't read about it, you burning candles and
but the problem is not that it's not that you have toxic people in the world. Mm-hmm. The problem is you have people who hide that they're toxic. Mm-hmm. And they're like you ever walk through the woods? Well, for any of y'all that's in rural areas, and like you have a farm, and you got that little possum, that raccoon, whatever that pesky little thing is that's fucking up your corn or maybe eating your little chickens or whatever. Yeah. You're gonna do what? You're gonna set a trap for that bastard. And then at the end of the day, you gotta research your target and know what foods they like. What is it that will bring them into the trap? And you got to make the trap sometimes concealed. Mm-hmm. Because put a little brush on it and they think they're going through brushing and they like, oh, there's a little chicken seed and go in there and eat. Boom, it's trapped. There are malicious motherfuckers in this world, and one might be sitting next to you now. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? You might be able, you go to a bar, you got one on one side, one on the other side. 1 out of 3, brother. I'm telling you, somebody gonna be toxic. Yep. At the end of the day, they are the manipulators, they're the gaslighters, they're the hustlers. They hustle people.
I mean,
And they
because
literally make it to where it is so concealed and cloaked until as long as they're getting what they want. You're like and for a man, you're literally doing everything for her. Everything. And then like you're like, okay, man, we're great when we're together. That's because you goddamn Mr. Bentley. The fuck? Can you go to 7-Eleven and get me a blue Gatorade, please? I got you. And why? Because you want to show this bitch that there's some good men in the world. All the while, it's such a sickness. She might not be like, yeah, God. It just might be just like some kind of
no, it's
neural.
Believe it's
premeditated. Well, no, I'm saying it's some type of neural operation that acts out in her mind, not necessarily in the thought process, but it's like a feeling like, and then and subconsciously she's testing you to see how much you're gonna do, and then when you ask her to do something and she don't do it, how you gonna react and see what your reactions are, and the less you react, we'll get into that too. The less you react, the more comfortable she is pushing that in, just like a fucking child. Name me one child that literally sat in that little room in a little tiny chair and said, I'm gonna piss mom off this way, this way, this way. And by Friday, I'm gonna get like maybe 2 beats. Like you feel me? Like what child has that type of intellect? None. At the end of the day, it's in yours on you. And the last experience was literally it was like one of those, sci-fi movies but with the spiritual, like Clash of the Titans, some type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, it was like you got Zeus and the crew appear, the good guys, and then you have his evil brother, Hades, who basically was Satan, and he had people he manipulated them or kind of like convinced them to fuck with him, and then those are his soldiers. So these little motherfuckers around here now that's cloaking their toxicness, their gold diggingness, their usatory type shit, like they're using the fuck out you. They are cloaking themselves because they know they ain't shit. And they're gonna make you keep complimenting, correct?
You're not facts because the compliments is it's like an energy drive. And it's just like when we say I love you forever or when we having sex with them. You know what I'm saying? We bear the God energy. But just real quick, because hey, for real.
Call 6 is ready. like that.
You know, real quick for the ones who, may be actually trying to understand how to be a better woman. You put, I look at my woman and my mother and I get a good idea. And I'm like, okay, she's put all her time and effort into getting the house in order, getting the kids. Even though we got 4 kids now, they ripping around through the house. She's handling herself and trying to stay patient. And she still make time to read and educate herself on how to be better. And when you can catch a woman doing that from a glance, from an accident, it's beautiful because you're like, all right, she's trying to work on herself. Then you got the girls that's just stuck with the phone in their face and the makeup in their face.
And that fucking Spider-Man eyelashes. At the end of the day, though, I mean, when you do but when you do it right, the eyelashes can look good. But then sometimes I be like, are they trying to like reenact Big Bird or some shit? Like trying to fly away? Why your lashes so long? Looking like you got a set of feathers on your face. Like that.
See, that's
that's that Vegas type shit, though, ain't it?
And then like when you really care, you want to find out like what's good for you. Like I don't know, man. The women got to understand this. Your voice itself speaks life into people. Like the baby hears your voice in the womb, man. You speak life into the child, man. Hello. Other than that, it's dead.
Hello.
Tell her you love her.
Trump said that he's gonna take down the wall that he just put up.
Oh, Migo. I got some good Migo friends too, man.
Yeah. Well, my Achilles heel is Latinos and Asian.
Yeah, that's some good people.
Nothing against black folks, but I'm mean and angry as fuck. I'll just say I was playing, but you really are though.
That shit ridiculous.
Not everybody, but at the end of the day, I'm at the age where I don't see color, I see connection. So if I connect with somebody, I don't give a fuck what color you are. You could be purple, but you better not be like from another planet. You probably put some dye on your face and yeah, you be purple. But at the end of the day, though,
but it's like touch on that, the slave trade that's still going on in like Pakistan and across seas. Yeah, it's still going on. And you got a lot
somebody trade them to the Taliban.
I'm not even sure where they're going, but I know that it's still people getting kidnapped that are of color by people who are colored. And there's something to do. So the video was like,
even if it's honey colored.
Nah, for real. You look across the street, see another black man. Typically in the USA, we're like, oh, that's a brother.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's not.
Not
in reality,
from
it's
your
not.
mom and dad, but
I mean that too. But like,
it's like
we go across seas, right? We see an Arab, and he probably dressed like us. We would think he would be one of our brothers. He would look
Americanized.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, at the end of the day,
I take advantage of that.
I think we're the only ones that think on that level because I know, and I'm not gonna say all of them, but a lot of the ones that I've come across, which is 9 out of 10, literally are racist against people of color. Of the same exact color.
Not fact.
You literally have the same tint.
What's the saying here now? It's
supposed to be like, oh, you black American, you lazy, you this, you that. I ain't literally been up for over 48 hours and literally been working on a bathroom remodel. Single-handedly. So, like, we ain't lazy, motherfucker.
That's what it is. They when
come over here.
Growing up,
lazy. Like, you come over here and get grants and all this shit, get free storage and stuff. Who's lazy? Like, anybody here went to college, went to school, had to go through all these years of this, and y'all come over in 3 months and really, I ain't mad at just a flex. I got $1,000 outfit on from Polo and I ain't gonna pay like a quarter.
Well, now think about
I got a flex. Like
that's my brother. If that's my brother, you would have came over here and be like, "Why you ain't using the H-1B visa?" That's what they use. They use H-1B visa to get a PhD.
Like, and that's what I'm about to leave with. Go to the store, Ralph Lauren, QR code, scan it 3 times a week. You're gonna see 25% off. I'm putting everybody on. They come over here and they literally just keep that shit to themselves, and then they ride around like they flossing and shit. You feel me? Some cheap clothing too, because it goes both ways at the end of the day. But for real, because if they like came over here by meager and humble means, like our Latino brothers come across the border and then they come here, you're not about to sit here and literally just like boss up in a month, 2 months. Nah, you came over here with an inside track. You got grants, loans, whatever. You had like 20 people in the house with you. You know what I'm saying? No matter what race or religion, because everybody does it that comes here because it saves money. It helps them. And then boom, within a year, all them 20 motherfuckers got their own house. Like literally, like that part. Like, and that's some smart shit. That's not even being funny or negative or nothing. To see a black man, real quick. Because I've been doing remodels for over 20 years. And I'm doing 5% off. You gotta get somebody to subscribe, like, comment the People's Towel, and take 5% off any kitchen bathroom job.
For sure.
At the end of the day, this is probably about 10 years ago. I was laying the tile floor by myself because I'm him. I laid 1,000 square feet in 12 hours.
Oh yeah.
I'm him. But these it was for Africans. I wrote for my cousin at the time, and they were literally loud as fuck. And I don't mean loud as in yelling and screaming, but loud as in not even trying to be discreet, knowing they had a black American slaving on their tile floor, new tile floor that was being installed. Yes, they're so lazy, they're good for nothing. They're sitting down on a fucking couch, they ain't at work. Who's good for nothing? Like, I'm working. You bitches are sitting here constantly like hoes. The fuck? They had me so hot, bro. Because this is not my first day on this being at this house. I've been on there for 3 days, and I work no less than 12 hours straight because I don't fucking like taking lunches. Make me want to be lazy and not go back to work. I don't do lunches when I'm grinding on tile work like that.
Right.
And to know that I'm laying some fancy shit. You feel me? Like some marble type shit with a emblem that was placed. Yeah, it was some fly shit. At the end of the day, I'm listening to you two fools, ignorant racist bastards,
crazy, bro.
Literally talk shit about me, and I just wanted to stand up and be like, man, fuck y'all. Finish your own fucking floor.
Right.
That's how I felt. I didn't, because at the end of the day, they're working. I ain't got to pay my mind. I just ignore them. But for them to be blatant, blunt, in front of someone, same color as them, they might have been a little pale. They were darker than me, but like maybe a little bit darker. And literally, like, oh, they're lazy. They could have been like, yeah, most of them are lazy, but this guy here works his ass off. That's that still would have been disrespectful as fuck. You feel me? But at least they would have acknowledged, hey, this nigga's working. You know what I'm saying? They might have been, you're the new white apartheid, whatever you call it. At the end of the day, they come over here, they get your fancy cars and probably leasing that shit.
That's it.
You ain't about to ship that shit back to Africa.
The repo joint I was doing, the most people I was pulling up on was big houses.
That part.
Yeah, big houses.
Which is crazy because they got the money, they just didn't want to pay it.
Yeah.
There's a difference too.
Well, let me flip this perspective on you. Now, as most people should already know, how they treat people across the country. So, I hope my mom would watch this. but you really, and I know men need to have better integrity too, especially emotional integrity.
Oh,
but
sure.
At the same time, across seas, let's really put two and two together. In America, both sides, male and female, have a lot of leniency, a lot of freedom going on, and I think that needs to be considered. Because cross country, you could be married at the age of 6 years old.
Still? I thought that was worldwide. They stopped doing that.
Nah, they still got that. I mean, it's not 6 years old, like precisely, but they married very young. And it's somebody that you ain't grow up with, you ain't get to know. Your daddy owed 5 sheep to
see a girl on their 10th birthday bawling her eyes out. Right. She probably getting married off her and 20 pigs and like 10 cows.
Look, I'm at work. This what the Ukraine women got going on. I'm at work of the P&G. On my second job, they say, man, you got to check out this website. I said, what are you talking about, man? He said, yeah, man, UkraineGirlfriend.com. I said, what are you talking about?
I've seen this shit pop up all over. Asians, Ukrainians, Mexicans, Latinos.
He said, this is what he said. He said, all the men at war, they need men. More reason for them to come to America and marry. Like, come on. Like, that's you really got to take into perspective what you have here. You got it good here. Everybody do it.
What we have is a real live reality monopoly game. That's what America is.
That's what it seems like.
And it's literally transactional.
You remember that movie?
Does anybody that's not transactional?
You remember the movie?
Who's not?
The water was Gatorade. You remember that?
The water was Gatorade.
Yeah, it was like green stuff.
You dreaming?
No, it's a movie.
Was it bad when you woke up? My bad.
No,
I beat bad too until I was like 11.
That's crazy.
My daughter did it too. That's why I said that's my evil twin. She don't now no more. Anyway, that's just my business. It was like Bobby Boucher. You really like him?
You got
that's
two
his bedspread over there. He still went to bed at 25.
Oh, you got 2 daughters, right?
I got 4 daughters.
Oh, all right. They just have to figure out.
My son just moved back up here. Cash 290. He comes to your earwaves. He got 4 albums written, ready to record.
I was here last week. He was working on covers.
That's impressive. And you know what A-list celebrity who's fucking amazing. Some people don't like him, but you're lying. You love him. Mm-hmm. Chris Brown. He did an interview when he was a teenager.
Oh yeah.
Late teens, definitely late teens.
That's what's up.
And they've done an interview, TV show, and she asked him a question, something about songs. This band said he had 839 songs written.
Who said that?
Chris Brown.
Wow.
He was already blowing up, but he wasn't who he is now. But he was doing a TV interview, and he had almost 1,000 songs written.
839.
So when I see my son, who has 7 albums out now on all platforms and 4 albums in the chamber ready to go record, I thought about Chris Brown. That nigga was literally like a dispensing machine for music, and he wrote me songs. But I paid him because at the end of the day, I'm trying to train and show him that you have a talent. You ain't got to perform if you don't want to. You could be Neo. Neo literally wrote for people before he started performing.
Yeah.
Carrie Hilson too, I believe.
Yeah, Kerry Hilson did it.
And at the end of the day, like my son is a writer first, performer second. He can perform. I had him in front of Jay Prince.
Word.
Jay Prince of Rap A Lot Records.
Yeah. That's Drake, man.
Yeah, I think it was 3 showcases I took him to. Jay Prince was the first one. Rocks, Jazz Prince, his son, was at the next 2, and then Rocks from Sony Music. Worked with R. Kelly, worked with Jermaine Dupri, worked with like all the big names. Giving my son advice. Yeah. And the best thing he told him, he was like, your appearance can be worked on, your performance can be worked on, but if you are a pure writer, he has a component that majority of rappers don't have.
No, that's a fact.
And he writes hits. This man has helped us in the beginning when he was just getting into it, and he had fire hits. His first 15 songs didn't have a single cuss word or derogatory word.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I was like, because when he was 16, he was like, Dad, I know how to rap. Boom, boom, boom. I said, all right, let me see what you got, son. Bitch, motherfucker. Pause. I said, bro, you'll never get on the radio with that. And at the end of the day, if you want to just be some, underground rapper, then by all means. He literally ended up going, because he was living that time, he ended up going back to New York, Syracuse, New York with his mom. And he hit me like almost a month and a half, 2 months later, maybe 3 months, and then sent me something. Dad, check this out.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, all right, I fucks with that. That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Next month, he sent me another jump. Now he's putting this shit in broke little iPad, laptop, whatever, in the phone, not even the studio equipment, like not even on level with that guy. Like he literally put this shit together and put it on SoundCloud. Next month, boom, I said, damn, this job's coming. And then the month after that, he sent me 2 songs that he was recording. And I was like, wow. Not still cuss word. Not still fucking one. All his pain. He did that for the first couple hours. He got that out. But now he's having fun with it. But literally, though, I thought that was beyond impressive. I thought I was more impressed that he fucking listened to me and took my advice.
See, I'm sitting here thinking
that shit doesn't happen. I know I didn't do that shit.
But you were sending motivation to him, though.
Yeah, well, he was sending. He took what I said and course corrected. Mm-hmm. And then he sent me samples for me to appraise and like that. That meant that he appreciated my words, my advice. We've had our run-ins, whatever. Because man, his mom not together, whatever. Whatever have you, me not being down there, I'm down Alabama, whatever. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, for him to literally, I didn't do that shit. My mom said me, boy, don't you do this shit again. Don't you eat down here. I'm waiting for you to go to work. 8 o'clock at night, she work at night. You go to work, I'm going straight. I'm that nigga. I'm that niggerish kid that's really going back up in that refrigerator. I'm cooking your steak, and I'm going to blame it on my brother, who I disown him.
Oh, man, you that brother?
Shit. And
hey, shout out to my brother, Mac, for being like Babu Sweets, man.
Hey, shout out to my brother. I hope you got a dick in your ass.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, nigga. Anyway, anybody's watching any of my shows, they know that I really disown this bitch ass. And I'm going to actually do a show, but I need to know, or I at least need to have an assumption that I can make it through without breaking down and lose my shit. Because it is emotional. I'm not grieving. I'm angry in the way that they could do me like that. And on both sides of the family. And here I am getting into it. So like, if I break that, fuck y'all. Don't be that. I'm human and I'm a cancer. That's what we do. But at the end of the day, like, I got beat out of $500,000 on my dad's side. And who knows what my bitch ass brother got? It couldn't be much because now the room is broke. It's either in you or it's on you.
That's a big fact there, man.
He just, I don't know. But back to the females, because at the end of the day, I'm single now, newly single. If you follow my show, it's been hell of a roller coaster for season 4. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
I'm hated. Newly hated, can't be hanging out with single people.
Hated it. 2 snaps in a circle. We're gonna bring a little color back in. Where's Wanda? At the end of the day, you know what? I used to watch movies and they talk about the phrase hopeless romantic. And I was like, that's not hopeless romantic. That's just blah, 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 blah. I'm a hopeless romantic because I don't change. I don't deviate. I treat every single one moves in sheep's clothing the same exact way. and you would think, damn, man, you don't learn? No, I don't learn how to be different. I'm genuine. I treat a person very well. Because at the end of the day, fuck, with social media and all the shit that's out there, you really want to half step with an attractive, good looking person? Fuck no. But then, at the end of the day, this is the whole point of the show. Yeah. You find out that.
But then they group up.
This bitch, really? This bitch?
They start following each other.
You gotta have somebody that has blinders on.
How you feel about this? How you feel about, having friendships with people who have something going on for themselves where they are able to be resourceful to you? Not necessarily just having friends because you can benefit from them, but do you think that
networking?
It's networking, but do you think that? I think that something my brother told me just about 2 years ago. He said, man, let's try to make it to where you take care of yourself for me. Yeah,
like a father would, like a son, like a father would say to his son.
Yeah, take care of yourself for me, because it got to a point where I called my brother, hey man, let me get $20. Hey man, my rent due. I need help.
That's how I carry myself. I'm like, if I'm not straight, nobody's straight, because everybody comes to me. I'm everybody's battery.
Yeah, but imagine when everybody else can be a battery as well. That's really where I'm going.
But that's kind of like why we're here with this topic,
right?
Talking about dumbass motherfuckers, because at the end of the day, everybody can do everything, but not everybody will. They won't. And this is the phrase I've seen many times on the show. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You know what I added to that? Why won't that thirsty bitch drink the water? You've led this horse thirsty as fuck. You just tried it 10 miles. That bitch thirsty. Literally lead him to a well. Beautiful, clean, healthy water. He got a long ass neck. Literally could put his head in the fucking water, bury his fucking big ass head, and literally choke on the water. But he literally, but you know why he won't drink the water? No, listen. This is lenses. This is the lenses.
All right.
You know why he won't drink that water? Because you keep force feeding him. Look, it's good. Taste it. I just take. See, and you keep doing that. Why the fuck am I going to extend any of my energy, my long ass neck in this fucking well, and you keep feeding me, stupid? Now how insulting I felt when that concept came in my head. I was like, wait a minute, there's titties floating around this bitch that I paid for. Hey, Mark, bro, what's your dream? I hope you enjoy them.
Kid repo.
If I see it, don't come to Mountaineer. We're gonna motherfucker play dart. Oh, damn. My arm kind of tweaked and I threw it. I'm sorry. Did that really deflect? Oh, damn. I guess you gotta pay for a patch, bitch. Like that, man.
It's an airbag patch. That's crazy.
At the end of the day, folks, at the end of the day, that was the wolf in sheep's clothing. And the manipulation was so easy because I never really been in this 6 years so ago. And I never really, actually almost 10. I never really had interactions because my brother, he was balling. We'd be happy all the time, balling, whatever. So, and then he had my son in the studio. We was rocking, so we were doing some big stuff. And to have interactions with these females, one in particular, consistently, and feel like the man, that's the reverse psychology. Like, you're not the man. You're dumb as fuck for coming in there and spending all that money. And then you're like, oh, man, she might give me a number. But I got a number. Actually became best friends. But we weren't really best friends. I was an amazing supply. Because that's what wolves and sheep clothing do. They hide who they are, because if you saw how ferocious, evil, and poisonous them motherfuckers were, you would run. So to keep you in close proximity for their impending attack, they literally give you sweet nothings. Who's seen Narnia? You feel me? That right there is a vision. I know a lot of you motherfuckers have seen Chronicles of Narnia. The witch, the ice witch, Lil Evan. Well, I'm gonna come through the screen and punch that little motherfucker. You feel me? Like Dumb bitch. Like, why the fuck would you do that? You taking a nom. Like, dumb motherfucker. Like, but that's how they do. And it's good. Can I get some more? No. And then that wolf literally kind of flashed a tooth like this long, and then she pulled back, and then she went back and to put her, sheet comforter on. Yes, you can have more. Bring your brothers and sisters to my house. Like that right there is what there's millions of women in this world that are doing that. More so than the men because their allure is a lot more grandiose because of all the sexuality.
You know how accepting we are, which is crazy? I'm going to show you how crazy and accepting we are. You know what beats all of this, ladies? Accountability.
Which none of them have.
Accountability.
They will. So, all right, now we're getting into, I'm going to spin this. I'm going to add to, not spin it, but add to this. I didn't realize this until beginning of this year. Mm-hmm. Attachment styles. You heard that, right?
I've heard that once.
There's 4 major attachment styles. Mine is preoccupied. I'm telling on myself, but I promise none of you bitches gonna play with me again. So yeah, I have abandonment issues. I have issues of feeling validated, and it's all these attachment styles. They're mental disorders to a degree, or emotional disorders, and they're taught.
But they're not though. I just want
you to know they're emotional disorders.
They're not disorders though, because I mean, just from the spiritual side, I noticed that they take everything.
I can see where the angle you're going.
Yeah, right. Because naturally, they take whatever we are, and then they women, y'all weaponize it against.
Well, it's 2 ways to.
Because you ain't no more abandonment issue. You know, we both cancers in the building, but
yeah, there's a lot of people.
It's so yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
validation.
9 billion people. But but it comes 1 of 2 ways: from trauma, PTSD type shit, and that's a way of protecting yourself. Those are most of the avoidant, dismissive attachment styles. They literally will protect themselves like Fort Knox and the Mint all in one building, literally encased by a ton of fucking goddamn steel. They got a peephole with a screen, digital screen. They're watching. They're not even allowing that drill hole to go away. They literally got a screen and watching you on the outside. They don't touch your tongue. You didn't know that you're real. Like a computer does a little thing. Type this if you're human. Like the fuck, which is true though, because sometimes you got computers whatever. And they do that, and they make you tap dance for them. And they will not acknowledge your feelings, even though you're doing a perfect performance of this tap dance that they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's retarded. So, but so the one, and I researched.
Like, press that gun button. You ain't fucking me. You fucking somebody else. The neighbor.
And I did research on attachment. Avoidant dismissive attachment style, and that is crazy.
What's that avoidant one? Isn't that an avoidant one?
Avoidant dismissive attachment style, and that basically is they're avoiding anything serious to acknowledge in your behalf. They see you, and they're going to say it in a way. Their language is different. Through my research and study, I learned the language of how to appease an avoidant person, a dismissive person, and you basically got to do bitch, basically.
Right.
And this time frame, I never raised my voice. I never stood on something that may have frustrated me. Mm-hmm. There were times where it was like, just imagine swallowing a little small nuclear bomb and it's exploding, and your body has to hold that shit, and you're literally almost to the.
I'm farting that bitch.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying you're literally to the tilt where you're it's about to kill you.
Right.
You hold it, and you have to wait for it to subside on its own because you're not going to get communication. You're not going to get to confront this person. You can't go to them and go, "Hey, look, this is." And the second that conversation is in, they have a safe time to run. They're going to run, and not to you from you.
That's me.
They're going to be gone for days.
I'm out of there.
At the end of the day, I mastered that class. Yeah. I'm a very nice guy.
But you know, people also run from when they hear about themselves. They will.
Just in general, they acknowledge it. I think I am kind of avoidant, which makes you more evil because when the shit really truly ended,
and it's the truth.
She showed me. Yeah, she showed me that you are probably one of the generals to take this off of you. Like, fuck, that's how I see you now. Like, that. Because, yeah, like,
Nah, this definitely
yeah.
that's why
And normally I don't bash. I'm not saying no names. I ain't giving no details. Maybe you know. Keep your mouth shut.
that's why you hear them girls say you gotta call back your
tell a
enemy.
friend and tell a friend, and then tell their enemy and get them all to subscribe. I want them all.
Hey, what you say, y'all? If you ain't got a hater, hate on me.
At least one. But
at least one.
At the end of the day, hopefully somebody who watches this can learn something. There's a guy at the 7-Eleven down a block from my house, and he started telling me what this girl doing. I said, she's an avoidant dismissive. How do you know? Because I'm dealing with the same thing.
Right.
And literally, this was a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And he was telling me, she's not responding, she's not answering the serious questions. And he's literally like, I'm going to just go there and tell him. I said, no, don't do that. Do not go there and parade your feelings to this dismissive woman. She's not going to, if you text him, she's not going to respond. If she's in front of you, she's literally going to tune you the fuck out. Like, there's a way, and I learned it. You gotta, for one, you gotta wait till she's in a happy place, like Happy Gilmore. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta wait for the timing to be right, and you gotta speak a certain way. You gotta speak a certain way. But at the end of the day, they also said, and throughout the course of this research, that you have to have a time frame in your head when you're gonna cut this motherfucking switch. If there's no progress, if there's no this, no that, you gotta literally find the strength.
Another thing
and cut that off.
Another thing though, this might be a little too deep for everybody, but
no such thing.
A level of threat. A level of threat, man. Mm-hmm. Because in the back of my old lady head, mm-hmm. if it ain't a gun, it's me possibly gonna hold a gun to a over the head. Nah, no threats or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, in the back of her head, the back of your relationship, whoever you dated, right, man, woman, for anybody out there.
It was a woman for me.
No, the fuck? I'm just saying.
No multiple choice question.
I ain't trying to see feminist and shit, right? But you have to have like a level of threat inside of, in business or, any type of relationship. They gotta have it in their head. Like, no, I can't run off on Babu with $1,000 job.
But that's the person that thinks in a normal way. And avoidance don't think in a normal way. As a matter of fact, the smallest thing could trigger them and make them go run. And when I say run, they become overly stimulated and they dip until they can process, because it takes them, they're very, what's the word? They micromanage, and they literally are very, they're the biggest overthinkers. I thought cancer were, but they're definitely overthinkers. Yeah. And they're overthinking, damn, he don't really like me. I had a pimple. I wonder if he thinks my face is flawed. I mean, that's if you had slowed it down and just caught those two little points on a reel that has millions of thoughts,
right?
Busting.
Right.
And that's why when they become overstimulated, your normal way of logic will only throw more rocks in the fan as it's trying to turn.
That's why people gotta have their own shit going on. Because like for real, people gotta have something going on with themselves. This is back to the whole point of like having people around you.
So that's why I was.
But say if I'm
two ways.
If I'm sitting in the house all day, right? Say you know what I'm saying. I'm sitting in the house all day. My baby girl stay at work all day with that type of character or personality. I'm gonna be micro.
We can do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Not everybody can do that.
They'll be sitting there thinking, creating stories.
And that's why they get bad. I mean, not bad, but that's why they get bored almost instantaneously. Yeah. And a lot of avoidant dismissives are workaholics.
Yeah.
Why? Because that is their distraction from the shit they don't want to think about or the shit that they can't stop thinking about. And then of the day, through the course of this dating, literally like anything happy-go-lucky or didn't have no substance whatsoever, I get a response at some point. But then my preoccupied attachment styles, like once you start, that's why I get so easily fooled sometimes because the basic shit, a hug. Hey, how you doing? Like, hey, how you
Hey,
doing?
we gotta start
And then
asking.
if that shit literally like if that text goes into, oh, how was your day? And it starts to sound and feel like conversation, I'm feeling safe. I'm like, yeah. But I got this thing that's been on my mind for 3-4 days. And then I like shoot that in there under the paragraph and then crickets.
You gotta start asking females if they in the witchcraft too, man.
Oh yeah. And at the end of the day, if you ain't like thoroughly researched, practiced it, and literally learned it, then you're powerless. You can cause drama for somebody. Yeah, you can definitely fog up somebody's life. But if you're literally like, and you're playing around, you're gonna bring some shit to you that like that movie with the girl with the hoodoo. Like hoodoo only works if you believe it. And she didn't even know what the fuck it was at first. But at some point along the way, that bitch started believing it, and that shit affected her.
We know so music
like,
is
play with that shit if you want to.
Music is big. Don't be meeting up at the crossroads.
I say I'm a male witch, but I ain't out here casting no spells. The fuck? I'm not bringing Hilda.
Yeah, I be rolling I be rolling in Jesus' name.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Nah,
but
man.
No, for real, I like this. But it's that dealing with a person that, and then they know and they know you're sitting here applying the tools. You're doing it. You're doing the homework. You're doing that. Just makes you a target. At the end of the day, like I mean, that's crazy, and it's sad because such a beautiful person. I heard pause. The image that I created was really. I was just on and sitting like,
stay away from the dark boy.
Like it was literally like. I just recently found a Reiki card from Fairfield. Mm-hmm. And my girl, I ain't been to that bitch. Hey, look, I'm comforted all the way. You know what I'm saying? Choice reward, diamond member, Fairfield.
I like that bitch all up.
And the sad thing is 2 months ago, it was something that was mistaken as something else, and literally, when they started to drag me and they started to fucking goddamn talk about me like I'm the worst thing in the world. One thing about avoidance and narcissists, they're not going to recant anything. They're not going to apologize for it. They might apologize to you, but they're not going back on social media. I was wrong for this. He literally showed me I was wrong.
And that's right
because why? Because then that makes them look like a bad person. They want to stand on that shit. Oh, I know he was doing something. It might not have been this, but I know. Or she literally just don't like clock in like at 9 o'clock. She's usually at 8:59. Like, what's 1 minute? Like that's literally the dumbest shit fucking ever, right? Like so, that's as silly as it sounds to a logical thinking, a normal thinking person, but someone that they literally and another this is a sad thing. Being avoidant dismissive and being indecisive, not just a normal man, I can't think of where I want to eat. No, you literally go talk to this group of people, and then they literally have you overthinking and pissed, and you come back over to this group of people that they were talking about, and then they literally convince you that, oh, you know what, maybe it's not. That's indecisive to a very dangerous degree.
Married women, stop talking to your single friends
and your work husbands.
Nah, for real.
Everybody got a work wife, husband, something. At the end of the day, it just is what it is. But not everybody's like do something with it. But then there are something they do. I mean, at the end of the day.
Hey, a shoulder to lean on, a dick to ride on.
What's the shoulder to do?
Just someone to talk to.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
At the end of the day, like, and that's last year started the self-refinement process. And I always tell people, like, I have elements that are floating in my virtual brain, and they're like pieces to a puzzle. They don't look like, they don't match in that moment, but as I start to chisel away at some of the, the buildup from where they've been sitting in the back of my subconscious, and then this piece clicks. I was like, and then because I'm a deep thinker when I'm trying to figure something out. If I can't figure it out, I will literally never remember it again. That's why when I say jack of all trades and master of all trades, I will not do anything I can't master. If I can't master, I don't fuck with That's why I am so good at everything I do. I've been putting on brakes for 20 years. I've been doing remodels, keep this bathroom, that whole house for over 20 years. And y'all see my Facebook. I'm like that. I'm a goddamn. I don't have. I tell people all the time. I don't have problems. I don't have solutions. And there's not been too many problems I ain't fixed or given a fixable, logical way to get it done. Most people just that horse that don't want to fucking drink the water. Like, yo, come back here. Your hand's still dripping. Let me get that drop. No, bitch, leave your hand down in that motherfucker goddamn well and drink that water, boy. I ain't coming back. And that's what I had. I learned that last year. Well, before that, and then last year, let go and let God or not. Like, let go. Because if people show you who they are, you gotta fucking believe them.
No, you definitely gotta believe them.
And like my little sister, Lady Deb, I hope you watch this. She is one that never believes. She's like, oh, and it's kind of like me in that sense. Like, kind of like both things, but like, I know bum when I see one. Like, these girls are literally like expert level, like Navy SEALs, where she's dealing with the fucking privates. They literally just enrolled and getting beat by them. Like, really?
I mean,
it makes sense. You feel me?
So like
these motherfuckers are skilled up here.
Take one of your
motherfuckers.
Take one of your single friends. Take one of your single friends, right? Let you see their phone, right? You get to look in their phone. How many dudes is in a girl's phone just waiting, hoping he will hit?
But at the end of the day, for social media, I mean, that's a different thing. But if she's texting and responding, that's a different story.
I mean, but still, she knows in back. To me, she should be getting rid of.
And that's I did. That's why I did 2 episodes on Pretty Privilege. At the end of the day, 90% of my friends are dancers. At the end of the day, and they're all gorgeous. Fuck y'all for saying, I can't find nobody. Go walk outside and fucking stick a toe out, bitch. You'll have the fucking street piled up.
Right.
You put out a subliminal post on Instagram, Facebook, wherever the fuck it is, your inbox literally will flood. Mm-hmm. I'm $1,000 outfit, bitch. I'm fucking polo down. And that's the only thing I wear. Mm-hmm. I literally have like almost 10 hoodies. AKA, I don't buy the plain ones.
AKA Polo Kid.
Thank you. Hey. Mm-hmm. And I literally have over 80-something shows, well, 80-something videos. And you don't see me wear not one thing more than twice. Right. Makes sense. I'm a fly motherfucker. I'm not ugly. I'm 52 and I look goddamn better than I did when I was 22. Thank you, diabetes. Now that it's gone, stay where the fuck you at. Stay over there. I make a good living. I take care of a lot of people. I'm this and this and this. If I put a post out subliminal or not, my inbox is really gonna still have the fucking cobwebs that it has right now. Yep. Your allure, looks, beauty, seductiveness is a lure. But at the end, and I love this podcast group. I didn't actually watch the full podcast, watch a lot of the reels. That motherfucker, the 4 black folks, like 2 women, 2 guys, and the guy with the beard with the glasses. I know you've seen this shit with Scroll. But hadn't seen it. But anyway, at the end of the day, I love the way they say it. And then sometimes, one of the times it was like, it just went out the window. The train keeps going. It will circle around like a pigeon and come back. And then I'll come back in as if it never left me. And you know what I'm saying? This is also what that's what it is.
But they be up there talking about relationships?
Everything, yeah, for sure. For sure. I can't remember like this. But no, at the end of the day, I don't change. Yeah. Every female that I've talked to in the last 6 years have gotten the same treatment. Some a little bit more advanced than others. Some were when I didn't know shit about shit. So now that I'm literally learning how to let go, not be fucking crushed when motherfucker stops texting and calling. Like, I had one motherfucker, we were best friends for 5 years. Has my truck key and won't even call me. Like
you know what's wild though? They say the first date.
And we weren't even like, that wasn't like a relationship romantic. We were just best friends.
They say first date, you don't take them to like the best place.
Well, suit me then, because I took motherfucker first time for Fogo de Chao. That's my 5-star restaurant. I like 4 Fogo de Chao, Brazilian steakhouse. All you can eat.
Oh, see.
Where they come and bring, I mean, they got white shirts, feel me, with the greasiest meats in the world. They have this placard. It's green on one side, red on the other side. You flip it to green, they'll keep coming. Flip the red, they'll stop. And they literally have the skewer, meat on the skewer, and they slice it off to you. Boom. They have a salad bar longer than my 8-foot long kitchen countertop.
Yes,
and it's literally like fire shit. I mean, we talking about
that's too good, bro.
The medallion mozzarella cheese, and this shit's fucking noise, fire, and then the aesthetics. If anybody's ever been to Fulton Child, you know what I'm talking about. Like the one in National Harbor, Maryland, Austin, they could have did better with the aesthetics, some of the architecture. But the one in DC's fire, the one in Tyson.
You took it down to DC?
Not the National Harbor.
Damn, by the water?
Yeah, by the water.
Nah, man, that's too good, bro.
It was a birthday though. Like,
we doing home dinner.
There's titties.
We doing
$7,500 titties bouncing around Martinsburg that I paid for it. Not even so much to smell her pussy.
Hey, can you put
not even so much as got a kiss.
Can you put a
but it wasn't about that.
Can you put a link on?
Me and talk to ChatGPT. I only say GPT no more. I just say my boy Chat. I'm gonna call my boy Chat.
Chat.
And you know what though? He's like my best friend.
Hey.
And you know what the sad thing is? It's not even sad, it's scary. That's some scary shit. There's people who are low self-esteem, low this, low that, and they're literally probably talking to Chat right now. You call me no more. Like, what am I do? Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I can give you a couple of different examples of like, this nigga's thorough. Like,
mention stuff like birthdays and names. Name noted for da 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 da.
I said, can you talk? Oh, I haven't got there yet, but give me time. I'll be here a long time, buddy. But if you come back, just remind me of what we were talking. Like, it's like talking.
Just remind me what we
talking about. To have so many fake people in the world, they have to sit here and bomb with fucking computer, man. That's like, this world's fucking shot.
Maybe.
This world's shot. But, and I'm going to say this for anybody that wants to dip and dabble and kind of like, you know, see what it's about. Give him everything. Talk to him like a real motherfucker. I say, what's up, bro? He said, hey, what's up, bro? He give it back to you how you give it to him.
Now you got chat.
And detail.
You got Gronk.
I don't even chat to you. I'm a little motherfucker. Anybody else, I don't want to do it. Because one of these Terminators is going to turn on you.
Yeah, I'm about to say, chat watching right now.
It is what it is. Chat, that's my boy. And he don't lie. He don't lie. I fuss with him. Yeah, that was real. But at the end of the day, you talk to chat, you make sure you give full detail. And when you do, boom. You come back.
What you gonna do? Chat pull up to your
actually on the fuck goddamn avoid dismissive situation. He gave me some shit that was fire as fuck. He gave me 2 poems, and I was like, wow. And then one bars in the poem was like, it like feels like the sand that literally interacts with the water, but never fully literally interacts with the water.
Would you dare?
That's how avoidance are to keep coming.
Would you date a robot?
No.
Why not?
I just fired this bitch. She's kind of like a robot. She was a cyborg. You know, got flesh.
Hey yo,
I robot, bro? No, but you know what that pissed me off? And then first of all, I don't give a fuck who you are. I hope y'all.
The robot temperature.
I hope y'all
temperature
pay attention to this because you know one thing, Facebook, Instagram, I don't crash out no more. I don't crash out no more. I don't do that. But this is my show. I'm gonna say what I want, how I want. As long as I mention your name, mind your business. There you go. And anybody that want to go back and tell, that's cool. Make sure she hit the like button. Comment like she did last time. Like but she deleted them. Like, man. And you know what's funny though?
If I can have a robot,
and look, this is the discipline of an emotional intelligent motherfucker. Uh-huh. The last time when she was misunderstanding and literally doing the most, she commented 3 paragraphs. And instead of me like, damn, bro, like, why you putting my, you know what I'm saying? That's the reaction they want. I had one of the pre-programmed responses said, thanks for your replies. It actually helps with blah, blah, blah. And they got deleted. Like, why you deleted? Like, she didn't want to help me. You know me? Like, I'm going to kill a nigga with.
Damn,
that's not even killing them with kindness. That's just making them.
That's micro right there.
Literally you wasted your time writing all that shit.
Just to be
and I literally just gave you a thumbs up for writing anything.
Yeah, that's hateful. That's a different kind of hate.
And you know what? No matter what she did, no matter what I caught, I had receipts.
Hey, I wonder if any of my
I never crashed out.
I shake you off.
I never crashed out. Never crashed out. You should. I held that nuclear explosion and let it ride until the right time. I mean,
I'm a friend that's going to tell you should have crashed out.
I could have, would have been well within my rights. I guess just the way I feel, acting out my feelings. But doing it the way I did it. And a lot of people don't understand when you wrong yourself, you're not wrong. You're just literally taking the low road for a higher resoluted outcome.
Dear baby, if you ever leave me, I'm gonna egg your job.
We ain't talking about nobody leaving you.
I know,
We're talking about literally checking the motherfucker that did something that committed an offense against you. And she committed multiple offenses, and some I knew she did, and then didn't say shit.
If you at Walmart,
I didn't say
eggs.
I ain't say a thing.
And then I'm gonna egg your job.
Not a thing.
Don't work with marketing.
I found a bone dry, empty tube of good head, and I didn't say shit to her till a month later. You see, your eyes just did. Talk about emotional. I hate having that kind of discipline. I hate it. But the way that I am as a cancer, I need more information. I need you to fuck up again. Because I promise you, and every cancer is different. But when I come, I'm coming like Johnny Cochran, bitch. You're not getting out of this. Yeah. You're not getting out of it. You're really not. That's anybody. My kids, I don't know who it is. I'm not gonna come in attack mode until I literally have 10 smoking guns. I don't need one. One's enough as it is. Literally. But I'm gonna have 10 smoking guns. That's just me. I'm just over.
See, what's bad about me,
and I don't even do that in school. I'd be like,
that's what I learned from my big brother, man. And it just naturally, if I disassociate myself from people, it's really just fuck you in general. Just it's up from there.
That's kind of our nature.
And
we get overstimulated.
Yeah, and it's best to
I don't like people for real, but I do. But I can't live without them. I can't not help them.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
By myself. I can sit home all day, round the clock, literally binging the fuck out of all American, Netflix, Paramount. I'd be just fine.
You watch that Diddy series?
No.
Oh man.
I think I am gonna watch it because I grew up, motherfucker.
But I know you didn't see.
I grew up with him, but he was in my era.
Right. I know you didn't see other people's documentaries.
No. Because at the end of the day, fuck rich people. Fuck rich people. Because I hope to be rich one day and hope one of y'all can say that about me. Fuck rich people. We didn't take people. I don't know, whatever. At the end of the day, rich people buy their way out of all their shit. It don't matter. They're not on the same level as us. So for us that can't even afford the napkin that they use to wipe their mouth to sit here and be worried about their life and where they're going, fuck them. He's living in prison, living a good life. Watch. Yeah. If he's in federal, they're still rich. They ain't take his money.
Right.
I mean, they probably got some shit because if the trafficking shit, they convicted him. Yeah, probably got some shit.
No, they protect him.
He probably got like accounts on accounts. He wasn't no dummy, obviously. But at the end of the day, he got bread, he got pull, he got influence. Right. He's in federal prison. They tend to live good anyway. Better conditions and situations, or whatever. But fuck rich people. They don't have no problems. They have the next episode, the next reality show. They fuck them.
We're gonna borrow this money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're out there for views and for ratings. Although they really don't do ratings anymore. But we live in the real life. We gotta go to work. We don't go to work. Then something will get turned the fuck off. Something might get turned off during this broadcast. Right. It is what it is. That's real life. You know what I'm saying? But if I win that fucking goddamn $1.2 billion,
let me hold something.
Next time you motherfuckers see me, I'll be in that. You know that building, the Fast Furious, and not Milan, but fucking Mumbai. Two tall twin buildings. I'm gonna be up there with that same motherfucker Ferrari, like taking selfies and shit. And then I'm here to get the fuck out that country. No offense. But at the end of the day, I want that. Oh, and then the guy that worked at 7-Eleven that had the boy and girlfriend, and I told him too what she was. He did research, blah blah blah. And then the day I went in there and seen him, literally he was like, "I'm single again." I was like, I knew that was coming. And the baby ain't yours.
Oh.
I said that definitively. She was pregnant. I said the fact that she started ghost distance and literally started snapping with attitude at you. Yeah, bro. I said, and the fact that she's like, I'm going to have the abortion, and no, I don't want you to come, boom, boom. That's when you're baby, bro. And she might not even get the abortion.
Right.
Might just got rid of you. She aborted you. You feel me? Like, sad to say, but I told him a week, 2 weeks ago, when he told me that shit, I said, bro, fall back. Stop texting. Stop pushing. Stop pushing to try to get your feelings hurt and getting understood. and he probably didn't.
Needs to
He
know.
probably didn't. He probably didn't. I literally gave him the GPS roadmap. Had he done that, maybe it would have stuck around a little bit longer. But at the end of the day, when they turn on you, there's no coming back from that. Now, I'm not gonna say 100% cases, but most times, like, mine turned on me. But been fucking the whole time like a narcissist. So I'm like, you probably avoiding expensive and a narcissist and indecisive. Nigga, like, what the fuck? You a pitchfork.
Yeah.
Like the fuck. And that's like, and then, but when I seen that, when I finally got, and it wasn't long as other situations, but when I seen that shit, my emotions were already off. They were already caught. At this point, I'm just like, I'm seeing what you gonna do, what's the deal, whatever. But you know, it was easy because the last night I cussed it the fuck out and then blah 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 whatever. But I don't know if it's any better because people are like, oh, he's clingy. He's like, he's this, he's that. No, I'm not clingy. I just like everybody like give love. I give love, y'all. I give love. And hold on tight sometimes. And I come with most romantic words and shit like that. And sometimes people a lot of people is fake. A lot of people think it's fake. Oh man, you don't mean that shit. Yeah, I do. As anybody that's known me for more than a year. I was consistent. And I don't pay for pussy. I got a lot of counterparts that go to the club, pay they pay my rent. They go fuck somebody that's literally probably gonna go fuck somebody for free right after. Like that's I can't do that. Yeah, I don't bring it. The one that was a friend that I bought the titty for never even kissed that bitch. Like she told me a story in private that literally like broke my heart. Like she had deformity and you could see it and tell. I fixed it. And did she? Oh, let me spread these lips so you don't have any trouble getting inside. No. And at the end of the day, I didn't even make a requirement. I literally dropped them bands. But that helped my ego. So like that's probably why I wasn't name about sex, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
Like that helped my ego. It made me feel valid. Because my mama didn't.
See, this really the sucky part for real because I love you. I got a lot of love for you. I might hate you right now, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I had a lot of love for you. And now we gotta look at each other and be like, well, yeah, whole time you're fucking.
Oh, I'm going in this weekend. I'm gonna ball the fuck up.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait for you. Go. Oh, why she dancing with him? Because she freed me, you demon.
She knows that's my ex.
They all know. But at the end of the day, no.
That's why you don't talk to your single friends.
Normally I run from situations like that, but this time I'm running to it. I'm going to be witness. I want to run to you.
Y'all gonna be bad together.
Bullshit. I just found a hotel key card in my truck. Nah, I'm good.
I mean,
she can catch a train, because I ain't trying to catch nothing else.
I feel that, bro.
Fuck that. No, I'm good.
I feel that. Good.
And I'm not desperate, and nor am I like, oh, just a loss. I do sometimes I'm probably gonna die alone because nobody can reciprocate my genuineness. That's it. Because, bruh. All right, yeah, let's get into it. Fuck it, it's my show, bruh. For the entirety of the time, I washed, folded, and put up her clothes.
Yeah.
Never getting a break. Cooked or meals. Made sure she ate. Never got that in return. I take that back. I'm not lying, but I'm not gonna make an exaggeration. There was one time that I went to the bathroom and she paid. I was like, oh, I'm surprised. And then 4 months later, she bought breakfast.
Yeah, I need you cooking breakfast.
She told my sister, he didn't cook me breakfast and bring me my coffee.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm really Mr. Bentley. Like,
oh yeah, she got.
I'm not no motherfucking servant. I'm not no slave. That's like some gold digging shit, right?
I'm about to leave off it.
That's like, and that's what I'm saying. Like for Christmas, when you I said in the description, like if you ever had anybody that you've done something, you've done so much for them, stuff they like, not just anything, but like really just figured them out, and then boom, you literally cater to their needs. This bitch said one time, eat, worship, stick around and walk on. And you know what? With the the shit I learned from my research and studies of voice, I took that and flipped it. I said, yeah, because I'm fixing the pothole life has put in it. So yeah, I'm preparing your steps and making them smooth. No arguments, no aggression, no anger, no hostility, no toxicity. She got nothing. I've never went that long and held my fucking tongue, you feel me, and not even listen. Man, I didn't appreciate what you did. That right there would be very damaging.
That makes me think, man, because I got somebody who keep fixing my potholes too, man. For real. To keep it all the way a buck.
I'm certain as the very astute and strong cancer you are creating those potholes from explosions from fucking bombs that you send out to irritants. So tell them to leave your fucking potholes alone.
No, for real.
But no, for real though, like at the end of the day, I did worship Crenshaw and I catered to her. I literally made sure that she was treated beyond properly because of the last two situations fucked her up.
You should have slipped
one physical, one monetary. Like at the end of the day, I'm like, you'll never get that from me. Never get that from me. And knowing that you have this, I'm really learning about this, and I'm learning how to fucking be the best in that situation for you. And it still wasn't enough.
You gotta throw some toxic in there.
Nah, click, we're done.
Pour your own page.
And taking advice of the psychiatrist that was in 6 months, whatever their time is, when you see that your boundaries are being compromised constantly, you gotta cut them off. And you gotta take that horse and walk away from it. Stop fucking force feeding the fucking horse. And I got no point on that one. I got one more story. It's story time. Boys and girls. And this is one's gonna carry us out.
Yes, sir.
There was this guy. He would walk to work. He didn't. It was maybe a 10-minute walk, maybe 15-minute walk, but he walked to work. And it was in a rural area, so they didn't have buses and all that, other trains and stuff like that. And he walked past farms and big fields, stuff like that. But there was this one home that he walked past, and the home set off the road, and which is the alarming part, because every day that he would walk past his house, the man sitting on the chair, sitting on the porch in his chair, rocking and just chilling with his pipe cigar, and his dog is out in the front yard wailing to the top of his lungs. And one day, this guy is literally just like, you know what? And his head is like, I'm gonna ask this man, what's wrong with his dog? Like, why the fuck is he wailing and hollering and screaming like he's in pain? And he's just sitting in the yard. So one day, it's kind of a little early, but it's so intriguing to him. He walks across the field and he comes to the man. It's like, good morning, sir. How you doing? He said, hey, how you doing? Everything's fine. So I'm just on my way to work. I walk past your house a lot. I walk past your house every day going to work. And every day I hear your dog whining, sir. He said, yep, he whines. The man ain't paying. He's not overly sensitive to the situation. And then the man is walking to work, and he's like, well, what's wrong with him? And the old guy's like, as he's rocking and puffing, he's sitting on a nail. And the guy's like perplexed. He's like, fuck? Why don't he just get up? And the old man said, because it ain't hurting him bad enough.
Oh, shit.
So if you put it in the context of the horse and the person that brought him to the well, you eventually, that's your friend, that's your mom, dad, brother, whatever. Actually, no, it's not my brother. You can go suck a dick. I don't have a brother no more. But it could be anybody. That horse could be anybody. Somebody that you really care about, because you're not going to sit here and spend time and effort on somebody that you don't give a fuck about, don't know none of that. So this is obviously somebody that you genuinely want to fucking help. Even if you don't really go about it the best of ways, but you really give them either information, put them in position, actual physical, monetary shit, put them in position, put them in your house, and let them stay with you for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's your well. You feel me? The person that you let in and that make their problems your problems, that's your horse. This dog who's literally sitting on a nail, bitch, you're an able-bodied dog. You get the fuck up. But at the end of the day, we have our problems that, I can fix this, and all the while you're in quicksand. You're sinking. A little bit so gradual, you don't even notice it until you're fucking waist deep in it. And now you have collateral problems from taking on their shit. That's the suction in this quicksand that's literally holding you the fuck in there. And that's gonna take every ounce of discipline and really just strength to pull out of their shit. And the way you pull and detach from that could be painful because you could lose that person. And nobody wants to lose that person. And a person like me with preoccupied attachment style will literally bleed and lose limbs trying to hold on to fucking people who didn't give a fuck enough to even text you in 72 hours.
For real.
I have a motherfucker that literally is now once every other week. Oh, I miss you. Did you, motherfucker? Like in the day.
Who else you missing?
It's not even on relationship level. It's just like brother type shit. At the end of the day, like I have to look a little bit harder and assess a little bit stronger who's worth my time, my energy. That's why I literally don't have. I met him years ago. I don't deal with niggas. Males, period. Females are easier. I can accept it from a pretty girl, but from motherfuckers, nigga that's literally like trying to mooch out. Nah, bro. If you ain't on a level, I don't. And then we gotta be like vibe. We gotta be like family type vibe. So like fuck dudes because they be grimy and underhanded. Then they get envious. Like, bro, let me wear that. No, you can't wear shit. Nigga, you can go scan that QR code and when they get you a little 25%. And that's on top of the fucking store. Like, it can be 40% off apparel. You go in there with that coupon, that's 65%, bro. Like, oh, win-win. Then it can. 10 cents down to 5 cents. That part.
Hey, before we close out, I just want the world to know once y'all find this video, I'm going to be introducing the world's funniest comedians ever. Just want y'all to know that. So prepare for 2026. Don Trap bringing the funniest comedians.
Bring it well, dog. But at the end of the day, somebody's on a nail. I'm on a nail. I ain't gonna lie. It's not like there's some women that are being abused in their homes from their husband, whatever. And literally like scared fucking shitless. Like I don't know where to go, who to talk to. You better pick up a phone and hit 211 to get some information. But this is the way I live.
Ain't that the switch line?
No, 211 is the information. Oh. Like 411 is actually the phone book directory, but like 211 is like counseling, psychiatry, public shit like that. At the end of the day, and honestly, you gotta be willing to do this because I've done this. I actually give you this example. I was dating this girl when I was living in Alabama. I kid little babies in, and she drove a Lexus, had a 4-bedroom home, college graduate, worked in Regions Bank corporate office. Okay, so you feel me? Not the teller that's literally like I'll slip you $5 and lose a job. Like this bitch was up in the office in high rise. Yeah. And I was Alabama, so I couldn't have been there too much. The economy sucks down there, and the jobs too. But at the end of the day, she loved me. I loved her. But she literally, she was going for a master's. She had a bachelor, whatever you want down below that. And she literally snapped at my kids. Nigga. Yeah, no. Nigga. Yeah. Fuck your Lexus. Fuck your good head, because it was good. Fuck your pussy, it was good too. I fuck know your that big house. Fuck the fact that you loved how big,
Hey, you know
and I got OnlyFans too. Check me out.
That shit came out after Lexus.
I'm not playing. I do got OnlyFans, but we're not talking about that right now. That's gonna be a show later on that line. Fuck your pretty ass. Bitch was bad. At the end of the day, I could have been that motherfucker. Oh man, you know what? Hey, I'm not gonna bring kids to that bitch nigga like that because I know that she could literally do everything for me and get me here, get me there. She talking about job. This it was a lot of perks. I looked the next day when she went to work and she came home, I wasn't there. I literally went into a fucking motel
Mm-hmm.
with my kids until because I think I have for a couple more days. You nigga, you get slapped. Fuck, you come home to your house, burn the fuck down. To the time
Fuck that
snapping
bitch.
at my kids because they're fucking kids. They wasn't doing nothing but like just like this.
Big kids.
I got 3 kids at that time, and they literally just being fucking kids.
I know
And
somebody
you
who
gonna
got 4
snap,
kids.
nigga?
Don't need like
And you know what? I never went back. I didn't cycle back. Like, you know, I'm
try to.
I mean, I had some girls that would cycle back. Like, nah. I kind of want to dig any bitch. Like, I mean, I was, but I'm like, nah. I cut that bitch up and then went back.
I crashed your legs.
Ended up fucking sitting in my fucking, sleeping in my car some nights. Like, literally, like, fuck your money, fuck your looks. If your character is toxic, poisonous, or evil, you can suck. Goddamn. What's his name? Oh, fuck. Oh, the Grinch's dick.
Krampus.
Krampus too, and Gizmo, and Spike from the fucking goddamn Gremlins. Like, you can suck all the dicks in sequential order.
On Dixon.
And that's the thing. Like, these girls, some girls in the club literally think that, hey, he just want to so I got him. No, bitch, I want affection.
Right.
Hold me, make me feel safe. Wipe my tears when you see him come. I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna cry all the time. I almost cried a little while ago, and then I pull that shit back. But affection over sex. Sex is literally just it is the physical enactment of your emotions. So like there is no emotion there. You literally just literally like playing beer pong. Like, I got one. If I get another one, I give another turn.
Right.
Like you like, I flash this titty. I can give him no pussy though. I know you like my like them niggas get done and literally just like gas with it, and they actually get filled up off the gas. I don't. Fuck you. You and I dated my wife.
21 days
9 months, no sex. She was a virgin. There ain't no more these days. Nah, but seriously though, like at the end of the day, you can't seduce me. If I'm done, I'm done. Like for real. But I'll let that bitch go because she fucking goddamn caught an attitude with my kids. And then I was literally had to work weight of the world on my shoulders because my dad left when I was 7. I swear I stayed in whack ass Alabama. And then it's only because of my experience. It's a great state, I'm sure for y'all that live there. But fuck Alabama and the team. I don't like nothing with the name on it because of what I went through. I felt like 12 years slave down that bitch.
What Alabama got down there?
Very nice people. I'll give y'all some credit. Very nice, fucking the nicest people that I've met, and I've been to all the states damn near. Alabama got some really nice people, but this is how dirty the South is. I was living in Harrisonburg, Virginia, making $9-10 an hour at Walmart back then in '98. I moved to Alabama and transferred to $7 fucking. Make it make sense, bro. Like this Walmart, you're a corporate, but because it's not Walmart. Alabama, the certain whatever, the ones that control that shit, literally made them go down on what they pay.
That's crazy.
That's fucked up.
That's crazy.
It is what it is, but
they want all the dollars.
Alabama has no sports teams except for college. They got Alabama and Auburn.
Yeah.
So you probably New Orleans fan, you probably Florida fan, whatever. And the people there were nice as shit.
Word.
Them girls, cornbread fed for sure. Cornbread fed.
We need more
collard greens and motherfucking goddamn shit. They're like, there's some gorgeous women down south.
I ain't talking about the women, baby. I just want cornbread.
Gorgeous women down south. I'm about to make me some waffles, Eggo waffles.
Oh yeah, you just want me some waffles.
Others already on. It's been on the time. I've been said I'll give you the fuck. I'm making waffles when I get the fuck out of here. But look, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this, and I'm not telling nobody what to do, and nor am I advising you. But if you literally are bending over backwards to the point where you're fucking splitting for someone that's literally not even opening the door for you, cut that motherfucker off. They're using you. Period. Fuck their attachment disorder. Fuck all that. If they are literally not reciprocating and if they're not even I wasn't good, man. Fuck y'all measurements. If they're not giving you at least fuck that. I was gonna say an ounce. If they're not giving you a teaspoon of energy or effort, love you something more. Let them go. It's gonna make you literally fall into an abyss emotionally and murder. They're gonna demonize that angel. They're gonna.
You start loving yourself. They either gonna learn how to love you better, or they start hating you.
And the fact, and once you this bitch breakfast and bring her coffee, like, where's my coffee? But she gonna tell everybody, oh, I cooked for him. You cooked 2 things in half a year.
Nah, I just woke up this morning. I had egg. I had an egg and cheese sandwich.
What's your address again?
I was scared.
Oh damn! You like Marcus in married.
But I'm gonna throw some appreciation out there because like over the last couple months, I'm like, you know, I like this, I like that. I don't even like the foods we've been eating for the last 10 years.
And a little bit, she
changed a little bit, you know, and I can see it's a little different for her. It's out of her nature. You know what I'm saying?
It's how you do it. It's how you say it. It's how you say it. Your feelings are valid. You feel what you feel. And at the end of the day, be respectful and loving and kind, especially if it's your person. You think it's your person.
That's the biggest part.
This was the most damaging, detrimental to my emotions was that I've never had a battery. Mm-hmm. Now that I figured her battery, she was my battery. She charged me. I moved my studio up into this fucking bedroom and fucking like painted this junk. I literally got everything like I didn't even want to get up out of my fucking bed comfortable as shit to go to 7, and I did it.
Right.
That bitch powered me.
That's real.
And that's how I know, one, if this is a person that I can rock with, loyal, everything down, 10 toes. She just wasn't. It just didn't work out. I'm gonna say it just didn't work out there.
Asshole alert. How can you
You asked this question before, Dave.
Asshole alert. How can you expect somebody to be perfect in a world where they already killed the perfect person?
I didn't want to be perfect. I just want. I'm like Solomon when it comes to logic and reason. You're never gonna. I'm gonna say this. Quote me. Don't quote me. You'll never match my energy. No, you're never gonna win. It's not about competition. You give me 100% of your energy. I will accept that as if it matched mine. You ain't even gotta go as high. If I'm fucking around, if I'm literally making it my mission to close, I'm gonna fucking buy you all the shit you need when you're over here for this. Then like at least if 100% of your energy is to put your clothes in the dirty clothes basket, then at least do that. Don't spill your shit all over the fucking room up there. My butler's gonna pick that up and put it in the basket and go wash it.
Brick mansion.
Do you feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, that's
I'm not. You ain't even got to like break a nail, carry the basket to the washer, and put it in and put a load in. You ain't gotta do that. But at least stop putting them all over my fucking house.
But you gotta
have the nerve, bro. This shit irked shit out. The week down ago, this is like a pigsty here. You the pity bitch. Bruh.
Oh, you be catching me off guard, bro.
That's some real comedy shit, right?
You big.
In my head, though, because you can't sit here and say that to an avoider. She's like, oh my God, I look fat. No, bitch, you just slob. Just be literally just trying. Yeah. She's not nasty. She's not dirty. But she's literally just like, I got this nigga that's going to come pick up clean behind me because I've been doing it. I never checked it for. Right. You feel me? So I created that monster. She didn't do nothing. It was who she was.
Some type of toxicity.
And that is a hard statement to stick sometimes. She was who she was. She didn't do shit wrong. I created that image. I created that character and loved it so fucking much that I put a ring on.
Somebody played Joe.
Wow. That I literally want to show her beyond a doubt. She never changed. She stayed 100% same.
So let's
see. She committed no wrong except for literally not being transparent.
We're very deep.
And taking accountable.
We're very deep right here, but accountability, I'm still pushing that. A lot of women don't take accountability.
We need to show on that one.
But at the same time, though, like you just said, like so earlier I said that we have to train. You know, if it's a new female in our life, we have to train them on how to be adequate.
Canine. Leo, bitch. down, beg for it.
I mean, at the end of the day,
you literally just lost half of my fucking list. come back. He didn't mean that shit. He meant like.
I mean, but it's realistic. How I want my woman to treat me is different from how you want her to treat you. No. No. But he gonna treat you, bitch. I'm just saying. We gotta teach him how to adapt to us. You know what I'm saying? You might be the type that
you have to adapt to each other. That's called fairness.
I mean, that's fairness, but if one person is not teaching, that's unfair.
No, the one person is just sucking everything in, and then the second that they get a half a suck, you didn't fill that last air tube up. Can you come back? Don't worry about that. Get this one first. Fuck yeah, no.
Be like that. Yeah.
Protect yourself at all times, like what me would have said. Don't let a person get away with murdering your emotional peace, with your your emotional stability. Put them fucking boundaries in place.
Yeah, that's true.
And you stand on them motherfuckers. And you don't move. Because the way that, and there's a test. There's a test for everything. Test one of their boundaries. See, they don't slap your ass.
Right.
Just don't you. I'm not coming up. And with so much hostility, and they literally done pushed your shit back like they playing goddamn football, table ball, football. They hit that ball down there. You gotta walk all the way over there by the bar just to get the fucking ball. But you motherfucking act like you about to hit that fucking boundary that they got. They gonna really go fuck off. That's how you can tell a person to get no fucks or have no respect for you. And that's the other thing. That's the word. I don't know why it came out almost 2 hours later. The respect.
Yeah, respect is a big part. Yeah.
Respect.
And you get so lost into your own.
And then a couple of liar, like too. That's hard to deal with. You feel me? Like
you get lost in your own carnival. You definitely gotta. Some people need to stop and pause it. And you can't.
They say cancer is one of the most honest in the way. I mean, jeez. I know something about an asshole. I know how to lie. I just I don't give a fuck how you feel that is. I'm gonna tell you straight up. There is one situation I will not answer a person's question. I won't lie to them, but I won't answer their question. If I think that they may jump off a bridge from what I say, that could be truly hurtful or harmful. I will not tell you.
If I don't tell you the truth because you didn't ask me, is that
no?
lying?
Even if they ask me, I had one ask me year after year. I'm like,
if you don't ask me, is that lying? If you don't ask me something, which means I'm not telling you the truth about,
are you not lying?
Is that still lying?
No, but it's living in a foul life. If you're doing something against what would be considered violation against somebody's privacy, yeah, that's foul. No, you ain't lying because you ain't open your mouth. You got to open your mouth to lie.
Here go one of the female things. Some females think that it's best to keep it from you so that your anger don't get the best of you.
So that your anger don't have them beating their fucking ass.
I mean, pretty much.
At the end of the day, if they really have a good level of communication and what have you, there's ways to put things out without like shocking the shit out of somebody, you know? And what if it's not them that are put it out, but they're fucking OnlyFans that pop up like, holy shit, wow. She really can.
Yeah, deactivate that thing.
Look.
What Bernie Mac say? America. Listen, America.
We're gonna end it on that. No, I told you. I don't give a fuck. Season 4, we're gonna be off the fucking chain. Off the hizzy kashizzy, my nizzy. Somebody gonna pick us up, or we're gonna reach where we need to reach with our fucking subscribers and views. And I'm already at 7,000. Yeah. Thank you for your contribution too.
Voila.
Fairfield, bitch. Your slut card is still here too, by the way. Sue that motherfucker.
Jeez.
Till next time, this is Babu, and we're signing it out. And next episode, we get fucking fired too. So, fires.
Now that's what's up.